welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly July message for all of the Sagittariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates from this message and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, Sagittarius, let's dive right into your monthly message. All right, Sagittarius, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, so let's get shuffling. What information and what insight can you offer Sagittarius this month? Okay, Sagittarius, your first card up is the King of Pentacles. So this really tells me that right now, this month, in the month of July, you're feeling very stable, very supported. Maybe things are really working out for you. You feel like your finances are on point. I feel like you've been working really hard. And another thing about the King of Pentacles is that the king represents the divine masculine when it comes to like resources and finances and property and all of that. And it's also about giving. So I want to point out here that at this time, you are probably portraying yourself, or people are probably seeing you as someone who is a giver, someone who gives of themselves wholeheartedly without expecting anything in return. And by doing that, it really puts you into this perspective of everything that you touch turns to gold, right? Because there is no ulterior motive when you are giving of the heart. And so this is where you currently are. I feel that it sort of does make you feel very abundant and prosperous. And by allowing yourself to be in that state here, Sagittarius, it really makes you feel here like, you know, there is so much more of myself that I can give. I feel it's because you naturally receive a lot from Mother Earth and from your ancestors. And so you naturally give of yourself in this way because you know that by doing that, it allows you to so it's almost like you giving of the fruit, right? You giving of the fruit, which then multiplies into more seeds of gold. Wow, that really like just came out naturally, but I love this. These cards are absolutely beautiful, and this is where you currently are. So I want to point out that this is really you giving of yourself, being in this state of giving. And allowing yourself to, because even though you do feel very supported and very loved and very nurtured at this time, this is really going to help you become that much more this month. Okay. Now, what is your theme? Your theme is judgment in reverse. Okay. So this is interesting because I feel like this month, judgment is really about answering to the call. And I feel like you're probably a little bit hesitant right now to sort of step up. I feel that's because at this time, you're really trying to nurture all of the things that you have been growing, right? Or that you have been working on. I say that because of the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like even though your spirit, like I feel like your ancestors, your spirits, your spirit team has really been pushing you to take the next step. It's about taking this plunge towards the next step. But at this moment, you're really focusing on all of the other little things that you have been working on, and you're sort of nurturing those, and you're looking at those, and you're feeling very abundant and prosperous right here with this King of Pentacles. And you're just wanting to give more of that to the people that are around you, because I feel like you feel very supported and grounded in that. And I feel that this month, it's really going to be about you needing to really communicate, really be open to receiving this amazing gift or opportunity that Spirit has for you, which is why Judgment has come up in reverse. I feel you're a little bit hesitant, but I feel it's because you don't see what's coming. And because you don't see what's coming, this is why it's kind of left you a little hesitant. When I'm looking at this vertically with Judgment in reverse, the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So the 8 of Wands is really about communicating our needs, our desires, all of the things that we want, right? We communicate those. Those are like little seeds that we speak out, we spread out into the universe about all of our dreams, all of our desires, all of the things that we're wanting to come back to us tenfold. And Spirit is really saying, we have this opportunity for you. We're gifting you this, right? But I feel like you're not really seeing it that way, which it's almost like you're waiting for something. But here's the thing. I want to point out that with Judgment, Judgment is really about, stepping out of your comfort zone, but it's also about reflecting. And I want to point out that because she's in reversed, she's really looking towards the future. She's not looking at her past. So this isn't about you reflecting on your past. Your past is your past. So don't really don't make this choice because you feel like there's something you need to atone for from your past. Because that's not what this is about here, Sagittarius. What this is saying is that you have to step out of your past in order to step into your future. And your future is where you accomplish these 9 of Pentacles, right? The future is where you see all of the rewards that you have been working so hard for. This is where you see the efforts of your labor. And I feel like that's what you really needed to hear. You needed to hear that this isn't about reflecting on your past and trying to make amends for what didn't pan out or for things that went wrong in the past. That's not about this. This is about you stepping out of your past and stepping towards your future, answering the call for your future, okay? Because what you're accomplishing here with this 9 of Pentacles is this massive amount of abundance that you're going to see, that is going to come to you effortlessly. I want to point that out, effortlessly, because you have a lot of pentacles here, which really tells me that this amount of abundance is really going to come for you, and it's going to be there for you, and you're going to see it multiply in so many different ways. You're going to be like, how the hell did this happen? And it happened because you decided to choose your future over your past. Okay? So that is what you are accomplishing. Now, what do you need to avoid? You have the 8 of Pentacles here. Now, again, what I'm hearing here is that, the 8 of Pentacles really speaks about mastering our craft, right? Really working hard and developing our skills. But here's the thing. Sometimes we can work too much on one thing, and you can't, beat a dead horse. And again, because this is in your past, what this is really telling me, because in your past, you have the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords in reverse. So you have 2 8s in your past, and 8s truly speaks about abundance. It speaks about prosperity and manifestation. When I look at this really tells me that a lot of your deep-seated wounds that are grounded in the physical really stem from your own insecurities, your own fears that have kept you restricted and stuck. And that has really truly prevented you from seeing this beautiful amount of abundance and prosperity that is available and accessible to you here, Sagittarius. And I feel like you constantly go into this repetitive cycle or this routine where you constantly want to beat a dead horse. You constantly want to focus on the things of your past. And I feel that it's time that you actually break up with your past. Your past is your past. The past does not define you. What transpired back then needed to transpire so that you could become who you are today. And today you must choose to answer the call towards your future self, who you are becoming, right? So you must consciously choose that. You must consciously choose, this is what I'm desiring. This is what I'm choosing. And I'm calling this out to my future self so that my future self hears, this is what I am desiring. And I'm asking to be heard, right? Because I see that here with the Eight of Wands, right? When you look at this Eight of Wands, which is your embrace card, okay? The Eight of Wands is... The Eight of Wands is your embrace card. It is what you're needing to embrace. You're needing to embrace this inner desire of you calling out to your future needs, your future wishes, your future grants, you know, all of those things. This is you calling them out to the universe and saying, I'm gifting this to you. It is now your turn to do your part to make this become a reality, right? And that's what I feel is what you're needing to embrace. And I love that this Eight of Wands, the character in the Eight of Wands, is looking towards the future, but it's also looking up. It's looking towards this Nine of Pentacles. So what that tells me is that you need to embrace everything that you have already accomplished, right? Not needing to change it, not needing to till it, not needing to soil it. It's already done. You've already harvested all of those seeds, all of the fruit from that tree from your past. Embrace it. Embrace it. Accept it as it is and allow it to be what it is here, Sagittarius. Now, what is the obstacle? You have the Page of Pentacles, okay? And what I want to point out here with the Page of Pentacles is that the Page of Pentacles can be kind of a naive energy, but the Page of Pentacles is sitting on this massive gold mine, okay? But here's the thing. If you're too busy contemplating on the past, trying to fix what went wrong in the past, then you're never going to accomplish anything in the future. Okay. And I want to point out that, you know, you have the potential here. And I feel that this is where you have to recognize, okay? She is sitting on this pentacle, but on top of a dragon, right? This pentacle belongs to the dragon. And one thing I want to point out here is that dragon energy is very real, but dragon energy helps us shift through the shadow parts of ourselves, okay? And I feel what this is saying here, your obstacle, is that you need to let this go. This isn't about you needing to slay the dragon. This is about you learning to embrace the dragon, love the dragon, honor the dragon, honor where it is, and say thank you and move on. So this is the obstacle here, Sagittarius. Now, what is your support? You have the Eight of Swords in reversed. Now, this clearly tells me that you're moving past this. Your support is understanding that even though you might have felt restricted in your past, you might have felt like you were not getting anywhere, that you weren't accomplishing anything, this is now behind you. You now have a choice to move out of that restrictive space and move in towards a new beginning, full of prosperity and abundance that is going to offer you so many amazing opportunities and experiences beyond your wildest dreams here with this Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles is your action. This is about you embracing that, accepting that, honoring that, recognizing that you have, that it's yours. It is yours for the taking. Okay. Now your advice and your encouragement is the Death card. Now, when I see the Death card, this is a phoenix, right? It's, you know, allowing ourselves to release the things of the past that no longer serve us so that we could be born again into who we are becoming. Again, I cannot stress this enough. This is about you needing to break up with your past so that you could truly become your future, so that you can be reborn in who you are meant to become. And I feel it's important for you to do that because, yes, you have Empress energy here. This is about birthing a new you. This is about you birthing a new life with a new chapter, with so many new stories full of change and transformation that is going to give you this massive amount of abundance and prosperity that you will be able to share with the world because you know that you are the creator, because you're choosing this. You are consciously choosing this. It's also about understanding with the Five of Swords that every lesson that you have experienced up to this point has truly taught you something. It's made you wiser. It's made you understand things at a higher level, and it's made you overcome them in a much in a bigger way, right? And it's really about embracing taking all of that knowledge, even when things didn't pan out the way you wanted them to. That lesson, that experience itself taught you something. You have that experience to look back on and say, this is what I learned, right? And it's also about, here with the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is truly saying that when you can let go of your past, when you can divorce your past and move towards becoming who you know you are meant to become, right? This is about you divorcing the past. You're going to get this Ten of Pentacles. Again, remember when I said that this was about spirit, that you were so unsure about stepping outside of your comfort zone because you were so afraid of what it was going to look like, what it was going to contain. And Spirit wants to bless you with so much more, but you don't even realize that this is coming because this is stuff that's happening behind the scene here, Sagittarius. So I want you to understand that this is all meant to be, and you are meant to release the fears and the restrictions and this need and desire to constantly want to fix the past and just leave it where it is, because you've already done what you've needed to. It's already given you everything that it could possibly give you. And now it's time for you to make amends with who you are so that you can become who you're meant to become. So let's see what additional information Spirit has for you, Sagittarius. What additional information and insight can you offer Sagittarius this month? Yes. Number 17, visualize. I absolutely love this, Sagittarius. This means that as long as you visualize your desired outcome, you can create anything you desire. And I love this because visualize is really wanting you to understand that if you can dream it, you can create it. So this is about you becoming a co-creator with Spirit and creating the dreams and the desires that you have in your heart. And it's about putting forth the action steps towards making that become a reality. So number 17, visualize. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look, and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained it will become an automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you are privy to this universal law, relax and enjoy the journey toward your desires. When a desire manifests in your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination and a fresh path will unfold. Sagittarius, this is an absolutely beautiful message. I really feel that Spirit is really wanting you to visualize your future. Visualize who you are, who you truly are, and allow the past you to allow it to go so that you can be reborn. Sagittarius, I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste.